Recently, Google has been on a roll, launching a series of new features, and one of the most impressive is the update to Gemini 2.0, which promises to transform the AI image creation and editing market. Some are even calling it a Photoshop killer, but let's take it easy. What we have here is, without a doubt, something powerful and highly impressive. Today we're gonna dive into this new tool, see what it can do, and what it can't do yet. And of course, share some tips and tricks to help you get started using it for free today. In a recent update, Google has made Gemini 2.0 a truly multimodal platform. This means it doesn't just understand text, images, audio, and video. It can now generate and edit images as well, at least for now images. This is something we've been eagerly waiting for, and I have to admit it's one of the critiques I still have regarding the release of DALL-E 3 by OpenAI. When DALL-E 3 was first announced, it suggested the ability to make such adjustments, but it was never entirely clear if that was a feature that would be fully realized. Take for example, if you were to ask DALL-E to create an image of a skateboarder doing a kickflip, the AI might generate something close to what you're envisioning, but as soon as you try to make modifications to the image, the result can change drastically, and not always in the way you want it to. This has been a common limitation that users have encountered. However, Gemini 2.0 completely breaks this barrier by allowing for much more consistent and precise adjustments. If you wanted to change the angle of the skateboarder or even adjust the environment, the platform's results remain in line with the original concept, giving you much greater control over the final output. This flexibility is huge for anyone working on creative projects. Whether you're a content creator, designer, or just someone who loves experimenting with AI, by making it possible to tweak an image with such accuracy, Gemini 2.0 elevates the AI image generation experience to a whole new level where the generated content feels more like a collaborative process than a one-shot creation. The ability to refine and iterate on images in real time makes this an essential tool for anyone who wants to dive into AI-powered design, and it's likely going to disrupt the market for traditional image editing tools. AI Studio, where everything happens. An important point to note here is that this new functionality of Gemini 2.0 isn't available in the regular version. To access it, you need to head over to Google AI Studio. I'll leave the link in the description, and with a Google account, you can start testing it right away. AI Studio is designed more for prototyping and experimentation, so don't expect a user interface as polished or as beginner-friendly as some other dedicated editors. However, it's not impossible to use either. It's more about getting comfortable with the nuances, and once you dive in, it becomes relatively intuitive. In AI Studio, you're given the tools to explore the full potential of Gemini 2.0 in a more experimental and hands-on environment. While it may not have the same level of user-friendliness as established platforms, it provides more flexibility for creative exploration, which is a big win for those who want to push the boundaries of AI image generation. The layout and setup might take a little time to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, you'll find it to be a powerful tool for testing and tweaking various AI-generated concepts. I'll walk you through the interface now to show you how to get started. It's designed to let you iterate on projects quickly, with the option to modify and fine-tune your results without being restricted to predefined settings. This makes it ideal for users who are looking to experiment with different creative ideas, and it opens up new possibilities for anyone interested in exploring AI image generation in a more experimental setting. So while the learning curve may be a bit steep at first, the payoff is definitely worth it for those willing to dive into the world of AI creation. Settings and first tests inside AI Studio. One of the first things you'll want to do is make sure the Gemini 2.0 option for image generation is activated. Once that's done, you'll notice a request limitation. You can make up to 10 requests per minute with a maximum of 1,500 requests per day. With this in mind, let's dive into some hands-on testing. I decided to start with an image I had previously generated, a man in a blue suit who we last saw on an abandoned train in the middle of the desert. To begin the generation process, we're using the Imagen 3 model, which has impressed me a lot with the quality and consistency of its results, especially when it comes to cinematic scenes. I asked Gemini 2.0 to create different angles and scenes with this character. A reverse angle shot, a close-up of him looking concerned, and of course a dramatic scene featuring a hungry wolf. The exciting part here is that we can continue the story with just a few simple prompts. This ability to seamlessly build upon previous images and expand the narrative is one of the standout features of Gemini 2.0. Instead of generating each image from scratch, you can now maintain consistency with characters and settings, creating creating a more fluid and coherent visual story. It's impressive how easy it is to extend the scene and adjust the mood with just a few instructions. Whether you're creating a cinematic scene or experimenting with new angles, the AI handles transitions with remarkable accuracy. This marks a big leap forward in the field of AI image generation and opens up endless possibilities for storytelling, using images from other tools. But it's not just with images created directly within AI Studio that you can work. If you have an image generated on another platform, like Midjourney, you can easily bring it into AI Studio and have it generate a new perspective of that image. For example, I used an image of Captain Renfield created in Midjourney and asked AI Studio to provide an alternative cinematic angle. The result was impressive. The same scene, but now with a completely different perspective, along with added details to the environment and background. This feature is a game changer for anyone who wants to enhance or modify existing images. Instead of starting from scratch, you can simply take an image you've already created and push it further with new angles, perspectives, or even additional elements. It's a powerful tool for enhancing the creativity and flexibility of your projects. Whether you're working with photos, illustrations, or AI-generated art, Gemini 2.0 allows you to seamlessly integrate and reimagine them with just a few simple prompts. This opens up a world of possibilities for refining and evolving your visuals without having to leave the platform. Challenges and solutions. Of course, not everything is perfect. When you start generating multiple iterations of an image, you may notice a drop in the quality of fidelity, especially in the textures and finer details. For instance, in the case of an image of Captain Renfield drinking from a wooden mug, the texture ended up a bit blurry. But don't worry, the solution is quite simple. Just reprompt the original image to refresh the model and get a more consistent result. This technique helps reset the AI's focus, ensuring that the model stays aligned with your original vision. If you start seeing a loss of quality in textures or details, it's often because the AI has drifted from the initial prompt. By prompting it again, you help guide it back to the desired outcome. It's a quick fix and allows you to continue refining your image without starting from scratch. While AI Studio may not be perfect yet, it's important to remember that these small tweaks can make a big difference in maintaining the quality of your visuals. Advanced tricks and editing. Another cool trick in AI Studio is its ability to edit images. For example, let's say you have an image of a man holding a sword. If you request that he hold it in his right hand instead of his left, the model will automatically update the scene to reflect this change. But what's even more powerful is the ability to make additional adjustments without losing your progress. You can create a new thread which preserves all the previous versions of your image, allowing you to continue editing while keeping the full history of changes. This feature is incredibly useful when you want to iterate on a design without starting over each time. The threads allow you to explore different variations, experiment with new ideas, and make precise modifications, all while ensuring you don't lose the initial results. It's like having a version control system built right into your creative process. So whether you're tweaking small details or going for a complete overhaul, AI Studio makes it easy to manage and refine your creations. Practical uses, characters, and videos. One of the most exciting areas of Gemini 2.0 is its ability to create consistent characters. Imagine you have a character inspired by a Viking warrior with red hair. With this tool, you can request multiple versions of this character in different poses and situations, from the back, running, standing in front of a burning village, and more. This allows you to build a robust image library that can be incredibly useful for videos, games, or any project where you need consistent character design. By creating a variety of shots and angles, you can quickly generate a comprehensive set of reference images that can serve as key frames for animation, video production, or game design. You can even make slight adjustments to the character's appearance as you move through different scenes, ensuring that the character stays true to its design while adapting to new environments. This feature truly opens up possibilities for storytelling, especially for creators working in gaming or animation who need a flexible and dynamic way to produce consistent content. Other creative examples, AI Studio has also shown impressive potential in other creative areas. For example, it can generate 3D wireframes from 2D images, create dynamic scenes, and even work with game assets to design new levels. The versatility of Gemini 2.0 is truly remarkable. This opens up a world of possibilities for creators in various industries, including game development, 3D modeling, and even architectural visualization. You can take static 2D images, such as concept art or early sketches and bring them to life by converting them into 3D wireframes. This feature could be a game changer for designers looking to speed up their workflow or explore new ways of visualizing their concepts. Similarly, when working with game assets, Gemini 2.0 allows for the creation of completely new environments, expanding your creative horizons without the need for complex manual 3D modeling. The best part, all of this can be done for free, making Gemini 2.0 an incredibly accessible tool for anyone looking to push the boundaries of their creative projects. Conclusion: the future of Gemini 2.0. And the most exciting part is that all of this is just the beginning. Google has already announced that video generation is on its way, and based on the testing, the launch could happen in the next 1 to 4 weeks. This could completely revolutionize the way we create videos with AI, and I can't wait to see what comes next. If you're excited to see how Gemini 2.0 evolves, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. As soon as there are updates, I'll bring you everything you need to know firsthand. Stay tuned and see you next time.